Okay, so this is the test for the Panasonic ionizer, and I have found that you can only buy this one in Japan and maybe in China. So I am in Japan and I bought it here. I bought it on the internet. I will put on a link where you can find it also, because it was even cheaper on the internet than the store. You can find this for about 25,000 yen. That is around $300, I would think. So it's a very cheap alternative if you are not sure if you want to put out so much money on an alkalizer or not. So this is a good thing to, I would say, to begin with. And what I've tested so far, it's a pretty good machine actually. You get pretty good levels of alkalinity and pH. The acid is kind of weak, but at least you get the pH and that. So now I have a pH and ORP tester, so we can see here. I will turn on the crane and get some water flowing, and we will test first the normal water here directly from the crane, and we'll see here. And it's actually pretty alkaline. Also, this is the ORP we have first. The ORP is about plus 200 going up. So the normal tap water is ORP is about plus 300. Now we see the pH of the tap water. So this tap water is pretty high in pH already. So that makes the machine is gonna show pretty high results as well. See that stuff, that 8.2 in pH. It's very high, I think, for normal tap water. So then we will see that will also make the acid water not so strong. Then we see here, and when then this is shining normally, then we can start taking it. That was an alarm for that is acid water, so you will know it's acid water not to drink. And then we see the pH of the acid water, because the water from the tap was so alkaline already, then this acid water does not get so strong at all. It stays at around 7, 6. And so on. And we'll see the ORP in that water is kind of strong. It's up until 460, 450 maybe. And then we will see for the number 1. Put on there the number 1 alkaline water. You can start taking from now. And you can see the ORP, that one. Goes down to minus 120, around that. And the pH is pretty high, on the first level because the tap water is so high in pH already. So here we have 9.9 on the first level. Then put on the second level. Let's see how much that is. The second level of pH is around 10.2, and this is because the tap water was already so alkaline. So usually it would be around 9.5, I would guess, and it would be kind of perfect for drinking. And the warp is around a minus of 200 and around 200 going down. It can depend sometimes. Usually it is when you let it flow a little bit, it usually stops at around 250. That's usually pretty good. But now it seems to go down and stop at around 160 there, 180, 160, 170. I'm gonna see that last level, number 3. So let it flow a little bit and then take some water. And shall see now. Start with the warp and let it go down. This is on the strongest level. I'll turn that off. And this usually stops at around 260, 270, I would think. Or yeah, maybe now it was around 270, 280. It's a pretty good warp. And we see the pH of this one. It is 10.5. So I would guess with the usual tap water it would be a little less. It would probably go down to between 9.5 and 10 with not so strong alkaline water as my tap water is. And yeah, here we go. This is the Panasonic. You can see here, Panasonic TK720108. I'm sorry. Here you can see it more clearly. And you have the normal crane here, it comes out alkaline. Here's the acidic. And yes, also when you take the third level, so yes, you can also have acidic water when you take it from this one. It becomes a little bit stronger, the acidic water. On the third level there, so you can see here. When you have it on that acidic water, you can get it down a little bit more. So you can get it down to, on my hair it's, you can almost get it down to 5. And I would guess with another tap water that is not so alkaline, you would get it down to more of a 4 or 4.5 or something like that. there it stops at around 5.1, and then you have the, oh no, it goes down at 4.8, and the ORP is around 300 plus. It's acidic. You can have it down to like around 4.5, so maybe you can get it down to around 4.0 or even down to 3 somewhere when you have more not so strong alkaline water from the tap water. And that concludes the test of my Panasonic TK7208 ionizer. And the filter, you would see just the filter here, and you have some different settings. I'm not sure about all these Japanese letters, but here you have the filter life. It's 6,000 liters for one filter, and yeah, that's about it.